Well, good morning. It's August 9th, 2022, and we're at Fort Tuthill for a little ride up in Flagstaff, and we'll take you along with us. You can see they're thinning the forest up here, going through and logging and thinning. And basically, it's good for the forest. One, get a little more light in there, ponderosa pine and all. And two, main thing is fire. There's all that underbrush. So if there is a fire up here, it's not quite as bad. Or at least they can get a handle on it quicker. Little squirrel, stay over there, buddy. I had the worst luck with squirrels riding in front of me. Running in front of me, not riding. On your left. Okay, this is the hill by the Pepsi Amphitheater. Last time, I only had to stop twice going up it. It's a hell of a hill. Several years back, when I was younger, I got to the point where I can make it all the way without stopping. I don't think that's going to be the case today, but that's all right. We'll ride as far as we can. So, climbing this hill and past this guy, and then I have to stop, like I told you. He comes up behind me, 77 years old, his name's John, and he's got a specialized one of those electric bikes for the hill. And I never really thought much about them, or you know what I think about them. When I get older and can't ride these anymore, I figure electric bike will give me about 2 to 3 more years. But by talking to him, I'm almost sold, and he's killing this hill. That said though, look at me. I just stopped once and we had a nice talk. And anyway, look at me. I might have to stop up here, but we'll see. My God, I'm gonna make it. Last time I was here, 2 stops on this hill. This time, 1 stop. Next time, no stops. Island Loop, guys. Enjoy. I just love this forest. This makes me feel good. So, I never thought much about retirement up until this year. Meaning, I don't do change good in my life, which life is all about change. And I enjoyed working. I really did enjoy working. But I've retired this year, and I've kind of enjoyed it. First time I've been home all summer in a long time, and I kind of enjoy getting up and thinking, okay, what are you going to do today? And Susie has a few things around the house, and I nail those and then can play. Like yesterday, spent the whole day, hate to admit this, spent the whole day making these tubeless, but I had problems sealing the edges of the tire. But I did it, and it's fun. And it was a great day. So who cares, right? But it took me about 5 times longer than it should have. But back to retirement, I kind of rethinking it. I haven't shuttered my business at all. So, and I've got 2 headhunter calls this year, meaning I could go back to work. But I've turned them down. This is called pain and pleasure. We're in the pain part right now. Pleasure part. The pleasure part is right up here. It's going to be downhill. Okay, going back to that retirement rabbit hole, and I'll try and turn around so show you some of the forest while I'm talking. This time around, I'm kind of enjoying retirement because it's kind of nice working around the house. Spent the whole summer at home, which I haven't done before in a long time. I haven't done it. And then I enjoy getting up. And last night I decided late, I told Susie, I says, hey, I think I'm going mountain biking tomorrow. And she said, okay, let's go. And she's not here, but she sleeps in, but she supports me. Anyway, she said, have fun. She always says, have fun. And point being is you can do that. Retirement's good, you can do that. Second part of the rabbit hole is I haven't shuttered my business yet. I still keep the opportunities open. I've had 2 headhunter calls this year, which were hard to turn down because the one be back in Kalamazoo, and instead of qualifying the equipment to make the vaccine, it would actually be qualifying the process that makes the vaccine. So I'd be doing mixer studies, temperatures, pressures, all of that good stuff, and content uniformity at the end and filtration. That would have been great to do the equipment 1 year and then the process the next year. The second one was at a place in Kankakee, Illinois. As it turned out, it was the very first company I started at in pharmaceuticals back in 1976 as a floor supervisor in blood fractionation. And I was there for like 13, 14 years. And that's where I learned validation too, my validation work, testing equipment, right, reports, so to speak. And I could have gone back there. And that one was tempting, I'll tell you. That one was real tempting because you start out in 1976, in 2022, 72 years old, and you go back and work for about a year or less, you know. That would have been fun. But I decided that I was having too much fun here, and we'll just do that. So to end this rabbit hole, I'm kind of targeting the West Coast, you know, do less than a month's gigs or month's jobs, and targeting the West Coast. So anyway, I'll shut up and let's ride. This is just beautiful. One of my favorite forests, I'll tell you. Just the feeling you get in here is awesome. And we're down. Almost hit a tree. That would have wrecked my day. Look at this. Isn't this sweet? Nice. This is a little bypass trail that takes you to Rogers Lake, or actually a connector trail that takes you to the trail to Rogers Lake. And I'd like to try that sometime. I think I'd do it with probably Earl or that. Bring somebody along, maybe Marty, and do it. And have a car maybe at Rogers Lake that we could drive back on. But anyway, I just saw a guy, talked to a guy, and he's taking this trail but he's been heading back to town. So when we hit the intersection up here, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if that's another way into town, which would be kind of fun to do. Go in and get lunch and then ride back to the car. So, oh, what a sweet little valley. My goodness. Here's the junction coming up. Okay, so Rogers Trail. Arboretum's only 2 miles. Gosh, that's not far. Gold Digger, 5.2, and then we're going back to Fort Tuthill, 0.7. All right, nice. This is just beautiful back in here. Okay, back on the Soldiers Loop Trail, and we're on our way in. It's all good. Ooh, looks like rain, huh? We had a good thunderstorm yesterday when I was working on my bike in the driveway. Like twice, I had to put things away and go inside because of the thunder and lightning and thunder. And I was definitely standing under a tree, which you don't want to do, right? But, and it rained a little bit. Not as much as we needed, but rained a little bit. But this guy's looking pretty good up ahead. So, but look at all this growth. Don't tell me the forest isn't alive. I've often said that about the desert. I truly enjoyed my desert rides and will continue as an opportunity presents itself. But right now we're living up here in Sedona, and so desert rides don't present themselves as they once did when we lived in Estuary Mountain Ranch in the West Valley. I could ride out my garage door into the desert there. That was slick. I think I remember telling you one 4th of July morning I got up at 6 and headed out, and I told Susie where I was going, and it was a real easy ride. But all of a sudden at 7 o'clock I'm in the middle of this desert at this junction, which was my goal, but it dawned on me, it's 4th of July. It's going to be 110, 115 today. And it kind of got my attention at that point that, man, it wasn't such a good idea. I should need to head back. Long story short, I didn't push the envelope. Everything was good. Let's hit this rock. Didn't push the envelope. Everything was good. But I stayed a little closer to the main road after that because you could get in trouble real easy, I would think. That's my desert story. Just keep listening. I got a whole bunch of stories. I'm an old man. I'm gonna hit this rock. Again, I'm hitting the rocks to kind of set the bead on my tires, or help set them. They're set already, but I lost a little bit of air last night, and I want that sealant to really splash around in the tires. I use slime, and I used this slime off of Amazon, big bottle. I bought it because of the price, and it's a sealant for all sorts of tires, trailer tires, AVs, 4x4s, dirt bikes. And one thing it doesn't show though is a mountain bike. But I thought, what the hell, we'll give it a shot. If it doesn't work, I'll just go buy some stands or orange or whatever. But it appears to be working, so we'll see. Look at that. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Man, I love riding in the woods. Oh, darn near hit that stump with my pedal. Dull. So weak. Look at this. And we're back. Heading back to the parking lot. That about does it. This was August the 9th, 2022. It's a Tuesday, and it was a fun ride this morning. Just took it easy and just had fun. So anyway, go home, download these clips, and get them put on the channel here real soon. Take care, guys. Bye.